Oh, it was John.
Oh my god.
I think he was
It
delivering
is him.
milk. Oh my god, John
He's
was
the
delivering
milkman.
me milk.
He is the milkman. Okay, we need to. He is the not.
Yeah.
So he's on his
Sorry,
way. That's
Paris.
Where
John's giving me my milk. And
we last
It's okay,
left
you can have John.
I'm not going that. No, I don't know.
the
Please don't
party.
leave me.
After finding this room with this large crystal with many guards, as well as this strange blue and gold robed masked person, as well as the previously seen shrouded abomination and a hooded fellow with a silver contraption on his waist, who was familiar to someone. This is way too fucking intense. Love it. The party after I feel like I should be doing that, not calmly. The party after immediately fucking fireballing. All engaged in combat. After a brief discussion with the blue-robed humanoid, who was quite a bit of a bitch, honestly, if I had to say. The party engaged in combat. This combat was pretty one-sided for a good bit, as the party got tossed around a good bit, but eventually started carving their way through the forces. Now, with the party, one of the members going down and off and getting back up and then fleeing, and then going down again, and having to be rescued by a tall elven man and a black dragonborn. That is where we last left off with Mistral. God, this is such a fucking shamble.
It's okay, it was
Where
the
we
music that was
last
different.
left off with the rest of the party. Cyril, after going on a one-man rampage against all of the poor cultists, only one left standing. Rory, after going ahead and attacking one of the other bosses, letting them get away, but only barely. And you could have counterspelled it, at least someone here could have, but you know.
Don't blame me for that. I don't have spells.
Maybe you shouldn't have fucking chased the fucking bad guy so far away. Anyway. After all of this,
But bird.
But Burb.
Burb, and after a fellow bushman became unconscious, that is where we last left off. We pick it up with Tereth. He is currently going to move out of the hallway, looking on towards this pool of blood that is beginning to pool outwards. I know, I'm going to take us down. Pooling outwards from the once immaculate looking, but now incredibly bloodied and beaten looking Malon, as well as a seemingly
Well, wait,
surrendering
actually,
Mistral.
He should be here now. So
Yeah, I know. I'm
they
sort of
could have been here
stalling.
5 minutes ago.
Looking, Tereth can sort of see through this sort of still open doorway these cultists, most of them lying dead. The sort of the corpses sort of scattering along the floor. You can see now the bottom ring of the discs that were circling this large crystal, the first one on the floor, the other one wobbling very unsteadily, as well as the crystal as well wobbling on its axis. Hello, John.
Welcome.
I was just about to take your turn, so you're all right.
Guys.
What?
Uh, it's broken.
What is?
What?
Rolls 20.
Oh no.
Rejoin.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Wait, what's wrong
Make a
now?
new game.
It I
What?
couldn't zoom out and then it just froze.
Okay,
It's fine, carry on.
Okay. Yeah, John, we're in game.
Huh?
We're in game. Come on.
No. No, it's launching. You'll
Okay.
join in 8 seconds.
Anyway, so you can see the sort of now this long sword being pointed downwards towards Manon's throat, as well as this this strange metal contraption that you haven't exactly seen many times before, as well as the blood seeping out of your leg after you were stabbed by Mistral. You can also see there's
Okay,
only one. You know that there is only one cultist left.
Why am I back down here?
Yeah, he did run in.
I came there and told Spencer.
How did you get in there? That's a lot of
I
feet.
ran.
Oh, I
Not
actually
like-
remember that. It took him a
I
couple
did it?
used
rounds.
the- No, I didn't use. I used my weird bonus action dash.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. And did you do anything with your action?
After Mistral stabbed him in the
Yeah,
foot.
okay.
No, I don't think I did.
What did he?
So there's only
Okay.
this guy here left.
So there's this guy who is the cultist. There is the boss, obviously. There are these guards who are sort of
Well,
up
you
on the
said
rafters.
something might happen when the cultists stop chanting.
You've
for
seen
instance,
that
like
the first
that.
sort of large ring has fallen to the ground. The second one is barely up there, wobbling incredibly
Okay, no. When
unsteadily,
the other one
and the
falls to the ground,
crystal.
is anything gonna blow up?
What?
That's my gut. Is something gonna go wrong if we stop the spell? Like something's gonna blow up if we stop it?
If you would like to use your action to study the crystal and where the reactions of it would work, you can give me an Arcana check.
Sorry, roll 20's opening. Spells. I think I'm gonna use a first level magic missile on him.
First level,
I think so.
you don't have any spell slots
Okay.
left.
Don't I?
You have only got a
Well,
second
my
level and a
strength
third level
is
spell
already.
slot. You could use a
Okay.
firebolt, which does a lot more damage than a magic missile.
Okay. What level's firebolt?
A firebolt is a cantrip. It does 2d10 fire damage.
Oh, sure, I'll do that. Can you roll that for me because it's still opening?
Sure. You've got a 18 to hit. That definitely hits. Do you want me to roll damage for you as well?
Yep.
Okay. That is 11 damage. That, give me a second, will do it. How would you like to kill this last cultist? You see this large gash going down it from where it was struck by Cyril. You see its hands sort of coming out from these robes. You see these sort of clawed hands. You can't tell the exact rates, but you assume either a dragonborn or something draconic. You see these sort of white claws sort of slightly shaking but still holding upwards towards this crystal.
I will run in and just see that it's the only one left. And kind of just be like, push my hands out, and it's going to be engulfed in flame.
Okay, so as you push your hands out, these sort of orange arcane runes sort of surrounding slightly, and then the spiraling sort of ball of fire just as he's up in flames, sort of flailing about, as then collapses to the ground. A few seconds later, this large ring collapsing onto the ground, as now this crystal shaking violently, now spinning like just in circles, as you see it stop and it vanishes, collapsing in on itself into this purple spiral as then all that's left is a tuft of dust. You see this. You see the sort of the shadowy creature that was once looming over Cyril is now reeling back. You see parts of its body is sort of wisping away outwards as you see this. Through this shroud, you see what looks to be a very young elven person. And you see, looking at you, Cyril, they'd simply mouth "thank you" at you. And
Oh.
you see they dissipate into this black smoke.
Okay.
Did I tell Spencer yet? The
Yes.
thing?
What's
Or
happening?
do you
Yes,
want me
yes,
to-
you did.
And with this platform is 30. Yeah, this platform
30 feet up, yes.
Up, and the door is on the platform.
Yes. You know that door. You saw that door was where that guy is now, and was, and he was now down there. So you assume it's a way down. Anyway, so if that ends your turn, which you've used your action and bonus action, so I'd assume so.
Can I use a bit of speaking?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to say? It's your interaction action.
Spencer, do you have any spells left to heal?
Not many, but
'Cause if we ran to here and you hid and healed Mistral from behind the door,
we ran to here.
yeah.
Pointing.
And if we ran over to that door, and then you can heal him from right there.
Right.
I can be killing his ghost off anyway.
Okay.
I forgot where the stop around here.
Right. If that is your turn, then up next is going to be this guard. He is going to use his bonus action, and he's going to swap to his longsword and roll to hit you, Roland. That is a 16 to hit.
Yes. Does not hit.
Okay. You see him drawing this longsword, throwing his crossbow, clattering to the ground. You see it was actually loaded as it sort of this bolt sort of clattering onto the ground and sort of skidding a few feet. You see him drawing this longsword and swiping towards you. You sort of, in the air, you sort of nimbly dodge it. You see a few of your feathers sort of floating down, as it was a pretty near miss. You sort of see him gritting his teeth. You see sort of this blood filling from his gums down his teeth, making them sort of look red. Up next is going to be this guard. He is going to look down towards where the creature evaporated, and he is going to exit out of the room and run away from combat.
Does he take the knife?
Does he take the knife? No, he does not.
Alright.
Mistral, it is your turn.
Yes. I'm going to go my last 30 feet to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but that'll be my whole action, won't it? And then he'll have to go and roll a save and have to hope he doesn't make a death save.
Well, let's see how far you are.
And doesn't he have...
You can get close enough to try to use your action to heal him. If you
Okay.
have anything that could heal him, or if he has anything you could check.
I don't have anything. Can I check if he has anything?
Go ahead. You move your character quickly over there. I'll pull up his character sheet
Sure thing.
because I am
That's cool,
incredibly
got it.
prepared for this.
Should I make a check?
Are you going to try and sort of heal him with something he has on him? Well, I'll say, what is your passive perception? If you don't want to make
12.
a check. 12. Okay, that should be enough. You see, sort of on his belt, this sort of almost quick draw, this sort of vial of red liquid with this small sort of crystal floating in the middle of it.
No idea what it is, but let's just do it. If it kills him, it's only gonna kill him as many times as he was gonna die anyways.
Okay.
I feed him
Okay.
the vial, whatever was inside there.
Right.
Takes 10 points in necrotic damage.
Yeah, you see him begin convulsing and frothing at night. You see him, as you sort of force this liquid down his throat, you see him coughing slightly and as he sort of tries to sort of sit up, but realizing the blade against his throat, he's sort of holding his hands outwards.
Is he gonna say anything?
He sort of is panting, sort of catching his breath. He does not say anything, not yet. Do you?
So at this point, I'd like to say that Mistral is visibly crying, but she's not making any sound. She's just gonna kind of like casually draw off her face, look up at him, him as in Carvin, stand up and be like, okay, deal's a deal. Let's go.
He's sort of not moving the sword, sort of turning his body and sort of does a gesture of lead the way, with a pretty cocky looking smirk on him.
That's all she's gonna say and do while there are other people present.
Okay. Rory, it is your turn.
Okay. Did that guy have a bow or a ranged weapon?
He
'Cause
did
you said he
throw his crossbow to the ground. You see, it is about it's about there-ish.
Right. Okay. Well, for me to like, would I be able to fly backwards and then shoot him
You can certainly try.
without him like getting an attack of opportunity?
Do you have cunning action?
No, I don't think so. So. Is that...
So you would have to use your action to disengage if you don't want him to have
Alright.
a attack of opportunity.
Right. That's fine. I will. Is he looking like bad?
No.
Or is he still kind of right?
He's
I am
only got
actually
this
gonna
small
disengage.
gash on his sort of upper shoulder.
Yeah, I will disengage then.
Okay. You sort of, with your sort of nimbleness of your current sort of state, you sort of bait him out to try and swipe at you again, and then dodge out of that and sort of back up. Okay, you are out of that combat. So, what are you doing now?
Yeah. I would like to. What's this guy looking like?
That is Tereth.
Oh, that's Terrence. Oh, okay, sorry. He looks like one of the other
Yeah,
guys.
it's a
Okay.
really black thing. I'm waiting for an actual drawing of him. That's
Okay,
not
I'm just
pressuring you
gonna
guys, by the way. That was just me saying that.
I'm gonna fly over to Terrace and Spencer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just fly over. Oh, it's crashing. Okay, never mind. It's fine. I'll just fly over, kind of panting, like, hey guys, Well, what's happening? Where did Mistral and Malon go?
Wait, has she flown over to where I am? Or
She's
not?
flown over
No,
down to this
John
sort of
and
ground where
Wasn't
Tereth and Spencer are. You're sort of standing there, and you now see this sort of the room a bit clearer because there is no longer this crystal. There are just these large rings that are sort of, one of them is sort of slightly to the side, the other one's slightly sort of propped up onto the other one as they fell in different angles. You see the multiple sort of blast stains of the fireballs that have been shot. You see the bodies strewn around in this sort of circular pattern. And obviously you see the few guards that are still there.
So guys, where did Mistral and Malon go?
I'll as no one's replying, I kind of shout over.
I'm replying. Sorry, I was muted. I was replying.
Oh.
Mistral left for some reason, and the gun guy chased her. And he got Malon, and I don't know, but he got Malon somehow. He got Malon down, and now he's using Malon to get Mistral. We need to heal Malon before we can do anything. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess. Maybe Spencer said that he can heal, and then me and you can go and attack, I guess.
I guess I can try. I'm not feeling that great.
Nice roll.
I'm on 3 hit points.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're all bad.
Right, I'm on 7.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, why is Bolly crossed out? He's not dead yet.
Yet.
Yeah. He's not dead yet.
He's not, isn't it? Doesn't he just have a cross in the corner?
Was that the end of your turn, by
Oh.
the way, Rory?
Can I wait? How many? I went from here.
No, that would be just your limit.
Could also wait.
How do I get rid of them? Okay. I say I'm gonna.
Wait, no, you flew 30 feet down and 20. You've only got 10 feet of movement.
Shoot. Okay. That's the end of my turn then.
Okay. You hear what sounds like the crackling of a campfire.
Uh-oh.
Divide his
English.
his thingies.
Say again?
Bolly survived his
No, he
saving
didn't.
throws. Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
He was.
He had two.
was
He had two
stabilized.
successes. Wait, was he stabilized?
Yeah, but
When?
at the end, I'm pretty sure he succeeded.
No, he got two. He got two fails and two successes.
What does that mean?
You need. Okay, so there was a misconception that you had anyway, because he had two successes and one failure at the time, and you said, "Oh, so he's back up." But no, you have to have 3 successes or a natural 20,
Right.
or 3 deaths, and and that one only does 2 failed death saves.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's dead.
You don't know.
Wait, what happens if they're even there?
But his turn is directly after yours.
Yeah, so it's his turn now.
Mm-hmm. It is Carven's turn. He is going to kick away the the bow staff that or quarterstaff that Malon was using previously. He sort of kicks it over as it sort of rolls on the floor and sort of clunks back, and he is going to hold his action. And... okay. Anyway, apologies. So he's still holding his sword to You thought wrong. You should have asked. I apologise if that was a misconception you had, but I can't.
I thought if you drew, you just got to
No,
roll again.
no.
or something.
Because
Brian will be so sad.
yeah, he never got to meet him.
I know.
Anyway,
So wrong.
so Carven
Just
is.
get a little seedling from him and can grow him back again.
He is keeping the blade against Malon's throat. You see, it's sort of slightly entering in, with this small amount of blood sort of rolling down his Adam's apple, and going sort of down into a pool sort of around his collarbone. And again, still with this cocky smile, he will end his turn. Up next.
I'm sorry, I was thinking really, really hard about Bali. Can you? Sorry, I heard collarbone.
So he.
Sorry, what happened? What did you say before?
Carven
I'm
is
so
continuing
sorry,
to
I'm so
hold
sorry.
the blade to Malon's neck,
Mm-hmm.
and he has his gun sort of close to his chest, pointed at you,
Okay.
and he ends his turn. Up next is going to be this guard. He's going to look over at the other one. And also percept.
Good. Or maybe. Scared.
It'd be good or bad depending on how smart these guards are,
Yeah.
Cyril,
or how mean
you're up.
wants to be.
I guess I'll Eldritch Blast. Wait, how far away is it?
You have two, remember.
Yeah, 2 Eldritch Blast shots. Okay, that's...
That's 55.
That's
You're fine.
55 feet away. So that's in range, right? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
yeah, it's 120 feet.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, I'll shoot my 2 beams at him.
Okay.
Barely remember how the spell works.
Roll to hit both.
One I got an 18 and wait no 18 plus
That hits.
plus 6. And the other one is 6 plus 6, so 12.
The first one hits.
Okay. That's 1 damage.
You, clutching your sword, raising it up in front of your head as this eldritch energy begins crackling around you as these 2 streaks of lightning spiraling through the air, one of them landing in his chest. He drags back and looks down at his chest, looks at you, and... he looks at you. Is that your end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, he shoots back. Does a 15 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Okay, he does 3 damage. I also rolled a 1.
I like clutch at the wound and like yeah, and pretend to be in great pain.
How many hit points do you want?
9.
You are in great pain.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Should be fine for now.
So, and he, looking around, seeing that most of his friends are gone, he's also going to back out of the room.
Good. Okay.
Okay, it is Malon's turn.
Question.
Yeah.
The guard right at the bottom, if he just walks out that balcony, will he just walk in on whatever shitfest this is?
He will not. This guard, I did neglect to mention this sort of way he does get out, so I'm going to say that there is a small catwalk that goes into there.
Well, he'd probably be getting up to the floor above anyway if he did leave out that way.
Yeah,
Why would he
that.
walk along a small catwalk when he can just jump?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
He wants to strut his stuff, show off the latest in fashion.
Why is everything
Yeah.
grey? What the fuck has just happened?
What?
What?
Nice. Cool.
What have I
Oh yeah,
done?
Nova, did you see the thing I sent you? You should use that as well.
Ah, there we go. What did you send me?
The turn thing, so you can see whose turn it is.
I have got one.
Yeah, I know, but this shows us as well.
Shut up. It is Malon's turn. I'm going to check his spell slots and... Ooh. Okay. So... Mistral. You hear in your head, actually, Malon's voice saying, "Right, I am not sure what happened, but I have a plan. It is a very bad one. Bad plan or your worst plan?"
Can I respond or do I have to say it out loud?
Think. Can you or can you not?
Pick, signal, I'll act. I don't know how many syllables that was.
It's not the signals, but okay.
Oh, it's not that one where you have to do like.
It's not syllables
words.
anyway. That's like 25 words, but still.
It's not message.
It's not message. Anyway, he looks at you a little bit like you're stupid. And...
What do you mean, like? I'm stupid.
Sorry for my brother yelling.
Okay,
That's okay.
give me a second.
Man, I hope this doesn't mess up because there's a gun being pointed at my chest.
I mean, you have health. Merlon
Merlon.
doesn't.
Merlin.
Merlin.
The
What is his
man.
name?
Melon.
Malon.
Merlon.
Like Mulan, but with an A.
Merlon.
Malon. M-A-L-O-N.
Merlin.
I hate you. Okay.
You know, I can actually say that now because you can't threaten to kill Bolly anymore.
Wally's already dead.
Exactly.
You hear in your head...
You can kill your bee thing.
You hear in your head, a slight
Hey,
distraction would be perfect. I'll work around you. And
So I
he
respond back
holds
to that.
his action. Spencer, it's your turn.
Great!
Do the thing.
Yeah. Dangerous. But I will run to the. Let's see. Yeah, at least there.
Okay, do you go through the door or out the door? And are you sneaky about it?
No, I probably should be, but no.
Okay, you just burger your way through?
Yep.
Okay, let me
I'll
just
break down the door if I have to.
let me just quickly check my notes on the wording of his held action real quick.
Ah, shit. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you come through the door, right?
Yes. Great.
So you come over to like here?
Here.
Here? Where your character is?
Yes.
Okay. Does a 17 hit your armor class?
Yes.
You take 5 piercing damages. You see, Paris, your ears immediately begin ringing as this gunshot that was this gun, once pointing at you, moved to someone next to you and fired pretty much over your shoulder. Your ears are completely ringing now, and Spencer, I would like you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god, okay. With my great dice rolls. That's a 9.
In total?
Yes.
Okay. You take 7 poison damage.
I'm down.
As you hear a noise of the tapping of shoes and running through as sort of a skid as you see looking over your shoulder, Mistral, you see Spencer turning the corner as then you see this bit of blood beginning to go down his front as then his large form just falls backwards with this sort of dust.
Miss Walsh.
You see you see Carven look at you, look back, shrug, and point the gun back towards you.
Bruh.
Tarith, it's your
Well,
turn.
that was a little unnecessary.
What? He came in.
I'm like half screaming this because I've got tinnitus.
Yeah. He just really casually speaks to you as if nothing's happening. It kind of reminds you when you first actually spoke to you, like just sort of really casually.
Who do you think you are? You're not my friend, Karen. I don't want to invite you to my sleepovers. Get out of here.
Anyway, Terith, it's your turn.
Do I see that not Mistral, Spencer walks out there and falls down?
Yeah, you heard the very obvious gunshot, and you.
Okay, that means I have to do something about it.
Also, I'm just
you
gonna
see
say,
his body fall to the
Milan,
floor. Say again?
Cool. I think that's my highest damage apart from that, but...
What were you going to say, Paris?
oh, sorry. I was gonna say, Milan, that's a pretty great distraction if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, but his held action was for you.
Oh, okay.
that I can't just change the held action.
I didn't know what the held action was for, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was just to make a random attack at some point.
No, it's specific.
I guess I will run over seeing the body fall to the ground And drag.
Do you enter? Or do you go over there and then just grab it and drag it?
Can I just like stay in this room and grab it?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Okay, I'm just gonna drag.
It's
the body
25
back
feet.
in
You
here.
won't get very far. You just sort of pull him sort of 5 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. And then can I use my action for like a medicine check?
Do you have a healer's kit?
I have no idea. Can I try and stabilize though?
Do you have a healer's
I
kit?
do have a healer's kit. No.
Then no.
Okay.
You could make a medicine check to try and... Fuck
That's what
it.
I'm
Considering that you guys have just practically lost your healer, I will say go ahead and make a medicine check with disadvantage.
I just want to stop Spencer dying, not bring.
Yep.
Back up.
Everybody?
Medicine with disadvantage and with a -1. It's a 14 and a natural fucking 20. Fucking hell.
Oh, I'm so
14.
glad.
That was disadvantage, not
No, but it's 14
advantage, but a 14.
I think he's talking to someone.
I'm back. Sorry.
Muted. 14.
A 14.
Mhm.
Okay. You sort
I was sad to
Ripping
see
part of
that
your cloak.
you're not 20 on
of, you sort of wrap it over this wound, and you think it's done the trick. Barely.
Alright.
Fisker, go ahead and add 2 successful death saves.
Alright.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Up next is going to be this boy, who's going to go leave and up some stairs and disappear. Mitchell, it's your turn.
That's my name. Okay. If I were to just start speaking in my head, would Milan still be able to hear us? I
You
can't
do
now.
not know.
Okay. She's just gonna like very panically just what plan? What plan? Just kind of like say that.
There is no
She doesn't know
response.
the word. Okay. Oh, here goes nothing then. She's gonna start walking because he said he moved so that she could walk past.
Mm-hmm.
And then, when she's kind of standing like this side of him over here, so he'd have to turn his back to Milan. She's gonna kind of grab at her bullet wounds and kind of pause for a second, swing a bit on her feet, like, I think I'm gonna pass out. Catch me, and then kind of close her eyes and drop.
Okay. You see him turn slightly as your body sort of hits the floor. And sure enough, you see Malon leaping up, pushing aside the sword, pulling out what seems to be a cocoon. And you see where Carvin once was is a small bunny.
Yes!
You fucking polymorphed him.
Yeah!
Malon immediately springing up, grabbing you, and going, "We will talk later," and sort of throws you, pretty much sort of launching you on your way.
Can I grab Bunny? Can I grab Bunny while this is happening?
You can go ahead and grab Bunny.
Destroy
Yeah.
Bunny.
And he goes about
Bunny.
over here. Well, actually, he actually goes over here.
Is he dragging me with him, or must I wait for my turn to catch
Oh,
up?
well, if he's dragging you with him, then you're here. And if you're holding Bunny, then yeah. There's not even a check to get Bunny. It's a fucking bunny. You see, the bunny immediately starts sort of trying to bite your hand.
I'm gonna grab it like under the jaw thing, so it can't actually reach my hand, even though it wants to try and bite.
Okay.
Can't.
This is such fucking epic music for bunny grabbing. Okay, Rory. I'm gonna say that combat is over now.
Okay.
We didn't die.
Oh yeah, that's true. All the guys
Oh my
are
god,
dead
this is
or
the
bunny.
perfect song for that.
Ah, everybody's alive.
Wait, do I need to make a death save then?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone's
Alright.
alive. Dylan.
Let's see, which one should I use?
What?
I knew this would happen.
What?
Oh, it's a 6. It's...
And there's 1 failed and 2 successes.
Yep. Do I just keep rolling here? Or...
Yeah, go on.
Oh, does Malon heal you?
I mean,
Ah, 14.
okay. You are stabilized.
Doesn't that mean you have 1 hit point?
Yes, but he's unconscious. Okay. So now.
Huh?
As you see
I
Malon,
guess if we're out of combat, we don't need to use roll 20 anymore, do we?
you can if you want.
It's still nice to have a
While
look.
we're walking to the door, I just want to pick my bow back up because I will forget.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to the rest, and I'm gonna say, and I say, so,
No, actually, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go to Bolly.
so, what happened? Why have you got a bunny?
What do
This
you
is
mean?
our
I've
esteemed
always
guest.
had this bunny.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over Mistral. What did you say?
This is our esteemed guest. I wouldn't attack
Sorry,
it,
I couldn't
and
hear you over John's brother. What did you say?
Sorry.
he said,
John.
this is our esteemed guest.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you remember the fellow with the gun?
Gun? Oh, I think I know. Yes.
The metal thing that went boom?
Yes. I believe I.
Well,
them
we
before.
have temporarily changed him into a bunny.
Should we kill it or what?
No,
Tie
that's...
it up.
I protectively
Will it still be
hold the
tied?
rabbit.
If we tie the bunny up, will the human be tied up when he transforms back? I'm assuming that's what
I would say
happens.
we find a way to secure the bunny in a way that a human would not be able to get out. And then we ask him some questions. Firstly, though...
Put him in a hat.
Yes! Does anyone
First-
have a bag of holding except it's shaped like a hat? Please.
Oh, that would be great.
That'd be so cool.
Oh, I
Hold
so
on.
want. Oh, I so want my character just to be someone who I so want my character to be like someone who like thinks he's a magician and he has a bag of holding that's shaped like a top hat. Oh my god.
We
One
go
shot,
to
mate, the
town
one
with
shot.
our
Anyway,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I will. That will be my character.
you see
Yeah.
Melon move
Oh.
over to Spencer, give him a few taps, and you regain... 7 hit points.
We all look terrible.
Yeah. You're all drenched in blood.
Can I start? Can I go loot some bodies?
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
use prestidigitation to clean the blood off myself and I guess the others. And I'm gonna say, does anyone want me to clean you guys up?
Please.
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 Melon
Like,
looks
I
down
guess, like-
towards himself, looks up at you, doesn't even say a word. You know, though.
I'm just there like
Yeah.
just, like repeatedly snapping my fingers like.
Yeah, like every sort of time it's as this sort of grime and disgusting blood is just sort of fizzed away.
Do you have any healing left, Malon?
Not a lot, but some.
I mean, I have 3 hit points. That might be enough. Oh wait, no, maybe yeah.
I have 3. You have 3 hit points now, do you?
Wow.
I think I
I
do.
do think we're going to take a short rest,
Yeah.
but
I think
I
that
feel like
might
it could be
be.
quite interesting to play a campaign where, like,
They all know they're playing.
say I have 3
Mm.
hit points.
I'm about to die right here. You want me to say that?
Pats you on the head. You get
Head
9
pats
hit
of
points.
healing.
9 more hit points.
head pats a fucking dragon.
Wait, what? Head pats of dragon?
He's a dragonborn. You see, his character is what is known as Dragonborn.
It's what
This is
happens
completely
when a
confused.
bard and a dragon love each other
Yeah,
very, very
yeah, the
much.
fucking
And they
bad
give each other
jokes.
very special
Actually, that's
Like,
half dragons.
Special hugs.
Now,
Anyway, we should.
Different, I'll have you know.
I believe we should. I should at least mention. Well, I suppose I should say the changeling in the room. First off, called it. Second
Oh.
of,
Did you?
Right.
It's
second of. Do you mind telling us why you decided to run? He sort of looks at you now, a lot more malice in his eyes than before.
She's gonna kind of like change back into her disguise look and take the hood on her jacket thing, kind of like pull it over her face as much as it can go, and then just kind of like sits on the ground, knees to chest, very like vulnerable position. It's complicated.
Well, that spell will last an hour.
Oh,
Yeah, we should probably do that first, and then we can talk about whatever the heck I am.
He sort of looks at you.
Her body language is someone completely wishing that they could just kind of crawl in the fetal position, just sleep for like a week.
I kind of move in a little bit more, and so I'm more like with the rest of the group. Cause I was kind of standing a little bit back before, and I say, so anyway, we should probably get on to dealing with the rabbit now.
Yes,
Did how long does the spell last?
about an hour.
Well, I guess then we have plenty of time, but
Maybe in a safe
What?
location.
yes, probably. I'm not entirely sure what we should do now, though. If we go back the way we came, we'll have to go past the guards again. And we don't have invisibility anymore.
Mm. And none of us seem to be in a good enough state to fight.
No, definitely not.
And I only had one of those polymorphs in there.
I have a little bit.
As the guards left, they're probably going to alert the alarm.
Yes.
So we probably don't have much time.
Wait, where's Rory?
She's over there.
I kind of
He sort of glances over.
Rory, what are you doing over there?
Crying over Bonnie.
What I think Rory would be
it's
doing.
Bolly. He's dead.
Hang on, let me get the sad.
Hang on, let me get sad news real quick.
Let me get the sad. Let me obtain the sad.
Yeah, let me become the sad.
Brother, I require sad.
Malon's eyes sort of narrow. And he sort of moves past you guys, sort of going over.
Ray just looks up at him. I could have saved him, but I could have saved him.
As could have I.
I'm gonna head over there too. Bunny.
Yeah, I'll follow Mistral. I'll like follow the Mistral guys.
You sort of see with a wave of his hand the sort of smouldering sort of fire that's still lingering sort of goes out.
May I ask and kind of like gesture toward Bolly? Say this to
Me-
Rory.
Yeah.
Can Mr. DM, sir,
Mm-hmm.
may I please make a survival check to see if there's something like if there's like some kind of like
Valuable on him.
parts.
Say again?
To see if there's some kind of like I don't know regrowable parts of Bolly.
That would be a nature check.
That'd be a nature check. Oh yeah, I forgot those were
Can I
things.
do it as well?
Can I
You
look for one as
you
well?
can give one of them advantage if you want to use your help action.
Is Bolly
Oh,
a
okay.
fey, fiend, or undead?
He is not.
Damn. Are you helping me?
Yeah, I guess I'll use help action on you.
Roll with advantage.
Okay. First one is a 13. Second one is a 21. Thank you for the help.
Searching down towards his sort of where his main body is, you find what do seem to be fruit. This sort of strange red collection of what almost seem like raspberries, sort of all stitched together with this strange binding.
Berry.
Bollyberry.
Guys, let's take bolly seed.
Berry.
Plant more bollies. Let's plant bollies
Rory,
for children.
Make sure to take good care of Rory's seed.
I pick the bolly berries, trying my hardest not to gag. This is kind of like just taking like someone's kidney out of their body.
This is like taking someone's
It's worse
heart.
than they can.
Nah, there's like someone nutting on your hand.
Shut up! I didn't want
No,
to
it's
say
like
it.
you taking somebody's nuts out their balls.
I'm gonna give it to Rory. Yeah, maybe it's not bolly, but maybe it could be.
I'll take it and just like hold his berry. That sounds really weird.
Yeah.
Bollies.
Why is this so oddly sexual?
It's you, man. It's you. You started this. Okay.
It's all of us. If it's me, it's all of us.
While they're doing this, can I go look at the bodies and
Go ahead. Go
yeah.
ahead.
Hey,
Oh,
can I please help? Because I did ask,
Yep.
like right in the beginning.
Both of you make investigation checks.
I want to look for cool things.
Okay. Do any of you go up to the rafters? Because you
I'm gonna
need.
look closer at the crystal.
Okay. So you can see there are sort of residual pieces left of the crystal, but the entirety of the crystal did sort of go inside of itself, so to speak.
Kind of like imploded.
Yeah.
I got a
kind of.
17 for investigation.
17.
Can I make an Arcana check to
Well,
see
let
if
me tell
any
you what you find with your.
for the crystal?
Well, I'll one at a time. What did you get for investigation? Paris?
17.
Paris?
I had 23.
23.
So
Okay.
that's fine.
So,
Wait, are you giving me help on investigating the crystal, John?
no, he's scrounging bodies.
I'm scrounging bodies right now. I'm gonna have a look at
Okay.
the crystal in a minute.
Yeah, that would be an Arcana
Well,
check, by the
I'll
way,
look
Felix.
at the crystal then, I guess.
Okay, that's an Arcana check. Give me a second.
Not with the advantage because John's not helping me out.
No, it's not. Unless you would like to wait.
That-
Anyway,
oh, that's
so.
not 20 anyway.
No,
so,
it's
Okay,
not.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. One at a time, lads. First thing, Tereth and Paris. Paris. Who the fuck is Paris? Mistral. Both of you looking around, you sort of you see the sort of corpse of the guard up top, but neither of you can properly make it. Well, one of you could.
Properly make it.
It's 30 feet up, but one
know
of
what?
you could.
Frick it. They know anyways. So before, when I asked if I turned into an Aarakocra, if I could have wings that were workable, does that still apply?
I said before that you would have half movement because of it being a new locomotion method, and if you got hit in mid-air, you would have a dexterity saving throw to not
I'm just
start
checking with you.
hurtling towards the ground. That's how I'll rule that. I don't know the rules between with changelings turning into other races, but yeah.
The actual rule is I can't make any appendages I don't own. But
That
I'm just checking
seems
with
a
you.
bit weird to me with changelings.
Well, that explanation is that it's like you can only change to a certain degree. You can't like.
Yeah,
go
I'll
inside
allow sort of I'll allow the other thing just because it's I don't know, it's the way I want to rule changelings.
So then,
But-
when we do eventually go to the body on the balcony,
Yeah,
later,
you would be
then
the only
I'll
one
be
who could
like,
get
"Oh,
to it. Anyway, with the cultists, you find sort of spread across them in sort of pouches. There are a variety of different races. All of them sort of have a dagger and a few other things, but in their coin pouches, you see they pretty much each have about 25 gold. So you get you get about 150 gold pieces and let me check, 73 silver and 10 copper pieces.
Do you want to take note of that, or should I pass?
I've got it. 10 copper, you said.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. And so that is that. You get a few sort of what looks to be arcane focuses on these sort of similar looking what are they called? Crystals to the one that was circling. This sort of purplish colour. That are sort of hung around their necks. Oh, Felix left the Roll20. Paris, when you sort of shift yourself into a Aarakocra, sort of flying very unsteadily, if I might add.
Father, is that you?
Flying up to the balcony, you see the sort of the body of the guy. You see his chest is sort of blown open, and these sort of black crystals are sort of stuck about the place. You see he has got a heavy crossbow with a total in this sort of quiver of 15 bolts. And you see he has a long sword, and you see he has... Give me a second. Half plate armor fitted for a human male.
Okay. Gonna kind of yell down. Anyone want some weapons? There's a sword and a bow, crossbow.
Is it just like a normal crossbow, as like a hand?
It's a heavy crossbow.
I will not take a heavy crossbow. Short sword, long sword.
I didn't hear you. Sorry, Terd.
Short sword or long sword?
It's a long sword.
Oh, long sword.
There's obviously also the...
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna take them anyways and then sell them at some point, I guess.
Okay, do you take the armor?
What is it again?
It is half
Oh.
plate armor.
Half plate
That's
armor.
like really fucking good armor, isn't it?
It's decently good, yeah.
Isn't that also like disadvantage on stealth?
I believe
Didn't
so.
like
Let me
Felix
check.
use that?
He's a goblin.
Yeah, it's heavy armor, so it will be. So I'm pretty sure it's heavy armor.
What armor do you wear at the moment?
Me?
Yeah.
I wear like studded leather, I think, or maybe hide. No, I wear hide.
No one in our party really is.
Okay, yeah, it is medium armor, so it does not give you disadvantage on stealth checks. And yeah, it is suited for a humanoid of about 6-footish range. And you need to be able to wear you need to be able, and a male obviously, but you could sort of change it slightly, or yourself if you want to wear it, Varus.
About to change your height.
Yeah.
No, it does give disadvantage.
Oh, does it? Okay. It does give disadvantage then. Yeah, but it is.
I'm just gonna leave the armor.
Huh?
I'm just gonna leave the armor.
Okay.
Yeah. Just gonna, and I'm not gonna get back down just yet. I'm kind of just gonna vibe up on top of the I should probably move my character. That'd be useful. I'm just gonna vibe up here for a while until everyone's decided that we're gonna go and leave. And
Really quickly,
Question, funny
Mistral,
man.
check your character sheet because there's something that you might want to see on it.
okay, it's scary, but
This is
okay.
like high DM here status. Anyway.
Where am I looking?
Left side. Anyway.
I'm dumb. Where am I looking?
Left side has your armor, weapons, tools, languages.
And
we'll talk about this later.
Alright.
Continue with the others while I
Okay.
anything different.
So what's the rest of you doing? You have a total of you've gained a total of 150 gold. What is everyone else doing?
If I'm not good,
We should probably start setting that up.
if I'm done looking at bodies, I'm gonna look at the thing with Cyril.
Okay, go. I mean, Cyril, you've already made your. I can't check. You got a natural 20. You see, there's a lot of residue on the rings, in particular of residual magics.
Also, I will use my good boy vision.
Yes, you see lots and lots of enchantment magic lingering on the runes of these circular bands. The majority of the magic in this room has now disappeared, and you can tell that something has definitely changed.
Is that all I can tell?
You got a natural 20. You have noticed that all the illusionary magic that was sort of sprouting out of the room and outwards has also ended. Not illusionary, enchantment.
Okay. I say to everyone, I believe that the treants may no longer be under the spell after the crystal's been destroyed. When we came in here, there was enchantment magic
If they remember what's
leaving,
happened,
going
it will be
through.
absolutely pandemonium out there. Pandemonium? My word. What's pandemonium?
Pandemonium is
before
correct.
we start doing anything that could be done whenever, can we question we'll get Rabbit Dude somewhere. He can't hurt us, first of all.
By the
So
way,
Yes,
do
we
you
can
still
fight.
have the rabbit?
I do. I said I took Rabbit with me.
Okay. The rabbit
punch
is
him.
like constantly trying to bite you, and it's actually going to try and
Yeah.
bite you.
I said I was holding him by the jaw, so he couldn't bite me.
It'll bite you with a disadvantage then. Does a 17 break your armor class?
Of course not! Why would it?
Oh yeah, well, it would be your armor class if you fucking listen to me. You take 1 piercing damage as the rabbit fucking bites onto your hand.
Oh, I thought that's what you might have been saying. Like, I don't want to be 6 foot. I don't have to adjust myself to be 6 foot. I'm happy being 5'2".
Yeah, oh no, you have to be fucking taller, but you can't.
Yeah.
You get your armor
You
class
get a
go
chance to be
from
tall, and you wanna be
14 to
small.
fucking 17, and it makes you.
Fine, I'll take the armor.
God, this is like DM crying mode. You
Alright,
need
I have,
it.
like, man's body.
Yeah, you fit.
Just turns into a man, does she?
Pretty much.
No, it's still a woman's face, just on a man's body.
Fucking femboy
I
status.
No, wait, that's not.
I'm sorry about that. I
Okay.
shouldn't have said that.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
what did you say?
The people who need to know will know.
Huh? What did you say?
Moving. I'm not going to talk about this while this is live streaming for everybody. Hang on.
Oh yeah, all the people
Um,
watching.
Yeah, all the 0 people watching.
Yeah,
We have one person, John.
yeah,
come
there's
on.
one person we
Don't
don't
be
fucking
rude.
know who is.
Yeah, but they only listen to the episodes
Disadvantage on
sometimes.
stealth.
Okay, anyway. So, what do you all do?
I wanted to look at the thing with Cyril.
You get the same conclusion he does.
I wanted to work out if any of the magic stuff was still usable.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
21.
You look at the large, very large, sort of 20-foot, well, I suppose it was long, about like 50 feet in diameter. Anyway, rings. These gargantuan rings, sort of looking them over, seeing if you could use them for anything. You get quickly to the conclusion that they needed the crystal to be a functional for whatever purpose they had. They were essentially sort of aiding and focusing the magic, from what you can gather.
Are they still pretty though?
I mean, like they're pretty. They're like this sort of blue with these sort of gold sort of trims around the edges and these sort of golden runes carved into the large sides.
Crystals have no use. Okay. I guess I would like to go and look at the rabbit.
Rabbit is upstairs.
The rabbit
I
is
just
up by
can't
30 feet.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, John.
Wait, how many damage did I give you? I'm sorry,
yeah.
it was 1, right?
Yeah. I was about to say, if you go down from that, that'll be fucking hilarious.
It would have been killed by
Um,
the same person twice, and one time he was a freaking rabbit.
Anyway.
Mistral, can we have a look at that rabbit?
Sure.
Rabbit starts sort of squirming even faster, sort of. Its legs kicking.
Oh. I'm gonna take one of the bandages that was wrapped around one of my wounds. I'm gonna use that to kind of like around the rabbit so it can't move.
Oh my god.
Stop torturing the
Give
rabbit.
me a sleight of hand check.
It's an 11.
You bind the rabbit. So by its hands, its little paws and feet. It's sort of now just sort of trying to kick, but it's just sort of being held.
How good are you at catching?
It starts squirming more.
I'm okay, I think. Please don't
Actually,
grab that.
Second thought.
I want you to throw the rabbit and me to let it fall to the ground. So he just
I was
turns
gonna
into
like drop it, and then you could have just like, I don't know, caught it. I'm gonna freaking toss it across the room.
Are you going
I
to?
think
I
I'm
walk
going-
back to where my token is now. Round about there.
I'm just gonna walk out the door, go all the way around, and come back down. Just pop down back here.
Yeah, you
This
see,
side.
you see fucking Mistral leave. You hear Malone say,
Can we see the rabbit, please?
"Is she fucking doing that again?"
Maybe.
So bad I can't hear him. Come out to that side of the door, and I'm back down.
Did you?
Thank God.
Yeah.
Right, now, should we
Okay.
find a way of doing it, or should we just turn him back in and then surround him?
He has a gun.
Which is not exactly
He
effective in
does.
close range, and I believe he's only got one shot left if I was counting correctly.
Well, yes, he does, and yeah, well,
Maybe
yes,
you
he does have a gun, but there's what, 6 of us, and I
There is
doubt
none.
he could fight all of us if we surround him.
Well,
Maybe worth us trying to tie him up. I don't know.
Put him in the corner, and we'll surround him from there.
okay, do you all go to the fucking corner?
Let's all go to the
Yeah.
corner.
Rabbit
Put the
gun.
tiny little
Corner.
rabbit in the corner. Then all stand over the rabbit and scare the rabbit back into a human.
Scream at him for a fucking hour.
Wait, is this the order that we want to be in?
Yeah, he wants to be closest.
Not me. Yeah, that's
Me.
Oh, of course you do. Paris, I'm assuming you want to be right there?
I want to grab his gun. I want that gun.
No, I
Sarah!
I
Wait,
still want a
wait,
Do
gun.
any of you have proficiency in firearms?
I can get proficiency in firearms. I'm calling dibs.
My
Are
gun.
you,
level up, I
are
can
you
get it.
actually calling dibs? Like, roleplay that?
No, it's my
Calling
gun. I want his gun.
I want the
gun.
Fucking
Give me
the.
I just want
gun.
my sim. I just love
No,
my sim. Give me
me.
the gun.
It was my. It was my reason you're still alive. Definitely.
Fucking.
Did I off?
You were the one person who could have killed them by just not leaving.
No, but then he would have died.
No, okay.
I
Eric?
thought you.
You want
You
the gun for
shot
novelty. Anyway, roleplay this, please.
Aerith, you shot me in the back. Magic. I'm getting
It
the
doesn't
gun.
matter who gets the gun. Everyone who needs to, who is a close range fighter, stand next to him. Others stand back a bit, maybe.
Cyril, you hear in
I
your
will
head.
step back.
You just want the gun, don't you?
I like reply. Wait. I just say, well, yes, I would quite like it.
Your patron seems a lot more jovial and happy now that you're all nearly dead.
Can I make an insight check to see if I?
I'm pretty sure he said that out loud.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, but he didn't. He said he would like it out loud, but he didn't say the thing before that out
I
loud.
mean, we were talking about guns, so it's safe. It's a safe conclusion.
Also, Melon, maybe you should heal some of us up a bit.
I'm
Before
running
we
incredibly low
come
on
back.
plus I've only got about 2 left, but sure. And he taps both you and Mistral on the shoulder. There you go. That. Cyril, you get 13 points of health. And Mistral, you get 8.
Did I just rename my character Paris?
No. Okay. Right, do you want me to drop the spell?
I'm
Yes,
gonna
yes,
draw
yes.
my bow first.
You're going to draw your bow.
And aim.
Okay.
Like,
Yes, I'm gonna aim an arrow at the
I'm gonna
rabbits.
Take
Like
out
5
my
people
sword.
standing over
Your
one
bow.
tiny bunny rabbit, just like.
Dude, he's 5 foot.
Don't
your bow's
meta
gonna be
game.
fast.
Don't
Okay.
I
fucking
it's
metagame.
purely for intimidation. It's purely for intimidation.
Okay, roll. Do you guys want to all sort of roll, like, give me 2 intimidation rolls with advantage from your guys' part?
Okay, I'll roll one of those.
Also, while I'm doing this, can I please activate my blood mallet? Because I have to activate it if I'm going to use curses. That's why I need to do it with my bow. That's my weapon.
Right, okay. And what would you like to do with your blood maledict?
Sorry, repeat?
Your blood maledict, which one are you doing?
Ah, not blood maledict. Sorry, crimson rites. I need that to
Crimson
be
Rite.
activated.
Okay, yeah,
so-
okay. So go ahead and roll that damage for yourself.
Yeah, that's 5.
Oof.
Oh, that's not a good roll.
Yay! 5 out of 6.
Hey, well, at least it wasn't 6. Okay. So, what did you guys get for your intimidation?
Fear me! My ultimate power! 18!
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
Can
You know
I
what?
help?
I mean, yeah, he's rolling. He already did roll it with advantage. Okay. Anyway, by the way, what is Spencer doing?
Mm,
Do you want me to just carry on?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Just making sure. Alright, so Malon, with a sort of a wave of his hand, these sort of sigils begin floating, and then fucking, you see him sort of try to level his gun, but you see Malon sort of, with a flick of his staff, it's sort of clattering to the floor, sort of off to the sort of side, as him looking up and just
Can
he's
I
sort of leaning.
please give Milan long sword in case he wants to do the thing that was done to him? Can I please?
Go ahead.
I draw the sword. Well, no, I don't draw because both my hands are occupied with the bow. I kind of like jut my hip out in his direction to like indicate the long sword.
He sort of looks at you slightly, and then you hear in your
I
head.
just give him a low.
He looks at you back, and you hear in your head, well, that's an idea. And he's sort of being drawn, and he sort of puts it right up against his throat, and says, "You feeling talkative? You know, I've given it some thought, and
Music bot dies. It's just on my end.
I think it died.
Just checking.
And you know, I think what will annoy? What you will ask?
I usually for someone else.
Oh, are the treants free now, or is there another way to free them?
He sort of looks a bit exasperated. I don't fucking know, man. I I'm just here because they wanted some muscle.
Okay.
Like, if you want to know that shit, you gotta ask Cal. Seriously.
The fuck is Carl?
Yeah.
Blue robe. Fucking creepy.
Alright. Who is this person to us? By us,
Well,
I
I'm
mean
assuming
them.
it was the one who teleported away a bit earlier.
No, I'm asking it to him about who this person is to the Raiders specifically.
Okay. He sort of looks. Well, after the, well, things have been changing since you left. We're not as old-fashioned as we were. Dave me has really fucked things up, if you don't mind me saying.
I kick him. I knee him in the face.
Okay, roll damage. Well, roll to hit, really. With advantage,
Okay.
he's up against the corner.
I'm so happy you said advantage because that was a nat 1. Oh, there was another nat 1. No.
Oh my
You see him out of instinct sort of turn. You see him sort of accidentally sort of cutting himself slightly on the sword as your knee goes into the wall as this sickening crack. As you take 2 bludgeoning damage as you slam your kneecap into the wall.
How did I roll 2? 2 triple nat 1s.
That's like got like a 0 and like a so 1
I'm
in...
sorry, how much
40.
bludgeoning damage again? I got
2.
distracted.
No, it's more than that.
1 in 40 is exactly what it is to get 2 nat 1s in a row.
No, what's my damage? Sorry, because I was caught up on the number 2. What's it 2?
You got you got 2 bludgeoning damage. He sort of right. Look, I know you and Damia, you're like you're buddy, but
I'd shut your mouth real fast if I were you.
Okay.
Now back to my question.
He looks at
Who
you.
was that other person to us?
He looks at you and tilts his head like you're stupid. He's being a smart ass.
Are you going over?
Really? Wouldn't have guessed.
Answer the question, or I slit your throat. He sort of, right, you raise a 5 point. So, Cal, fucking wizard, kinda creepy. Arnell brought them in. He's been...
Since when did you guys start doing favors for Arnell?
Since Damia had fucking... Well, you told me not to speak about Damia.
You know what I mean? Being a smart ass
Fine.
isn't gonna do you any good.
Look. Damia and Arnell are... I don't know, business partners or something. I don't know everything.
You lie to me.
Look, I don't know the proper history between you and Arnell. I know you hate him. I know you tried to fucking kill him. Got your ass kicked. Got kicked out because of other reasons. Still. Like... Damia isn't the only one in charge. She wanted everyone to have an input. And those inputs from those surrounding her said Arnell. Okay? I don't know everything. But I do know
Well, I'm out of questions if you guys want to ask. Sorry, yes, you do know.
that Arnell pays well.
Speaking of, actually, something did pop into my mind. Why are you so insistent? That's not the word either, but you know what I'm going for. Why were you so determined before to get me to follow you? We have no business with each other. I got kicked out a long time ago.
Didn't you hear me? You have a fucking bounty on your head.
Oh no, I was unconscious for that.
Oh.
It was was the chick with the throat, wasn't it?
I don't know. Just someone wants you alive, and well, I'm not gonna
Oh
say
yes,
no.
because shooting me twice would definitely ensure me being alive. You brought
You're
me
here,
back.
aren't you?
No thanks to you. Speaking of, give me your gun.
He
It's
sort of
on the
looks
floor.
down
I
at his
want you.
hands. It's sort of on the floor, like he's not as
It's on
close
the
to it.
floor, but I want you to give it to me.
He picks it up, looks at it.
There are a lot of us here. You got one shot.
Okay. You see as he slowly smiles. You see like the blade now sort of sinking into his throat as quickly turning on himself.
Fuck.
You shoot himself.
He did. As
Can I, as a reaction, can I please cast Curse of the Artist?
go ahead, yeah.
Then he has to roll to attack with advantage.
Yeah. Okay. As you quickly with your magic as he begins to raise it towards himself, you see his eyes go completely white as his blood begins dripping out. You see the white slowly become red as it hits, sort of grazing through his ear. Fuck! As now the blade sort of slicing pretty deep into his throat as he drops the gun. Can't blame a guy for trying, can you? Fuck. The gun is pretty much at your feet.
Thanks. No, frick him. I'm gonna freaking amplify it. I hope he stays blind forever.
Okay, like the blood continues to seep out. Take your damage, I believe it is.
Oh, that's only a 3. I'm still alive.
Okay. So, as you see, he's like slightly coughing a bit of blood now. Right. Any more? Fucking get this sort of my throat. Malon sort of pulls it back slightly, but keeping it very close to his throat. Any more questions?
I'll circle back around. You guys go ahead, just in case he tries anything funny again. My business I can find out, however.
How many people-ish are there in this stronghold, I guess?
Fuck, I don't know. Like, a lot. A lot is a fair assumption.
Can you give me like a number? Like,
At least 2. I don't fucking know.
oh, fuck you. I'll slap him.
How hard?
Not hard enough to do damage. I'm not gonna fucking kill the guy.
Yeah, because he looks. He doesn't look proper beat up, but that sword is doing damage. He doesn't look. He is.
Surely, if you slap him, he's gonna go he's gonna go like onto the sword.
Okay, I'll slap him away from the sword.
Okay, you just fucking. Roll to hit with your slap. Oh, just out of curiosity.
It'd probably be with disadvantage because he's effectively prone. I mean, with advantage because he's effectively prone.
Well, about that, he isn't really. He's sort of sat backwards, not really prone. But
So-
go ahead
Yeah,
and
he's
roll
being
that
kinda,
with
like,
disadvantage.
restrained with the knife.
As you see a little bit of blood sort of seeping out of his left arm as your vision goes black.
Mine?
Yes.
Fuck you. Okay, I guess I'm blind.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of look around and go, oh, fuck. And,
After about 12 seconds, it comes back.
I look very pissed off at him.
He just smiles at you slightly. Sort of, you see a few of his teeth are missing. His sort of the blood sort of dripping down his throat now.
Finish questioning this arsehole so we can kill him.
He sort of
Yeah.
looks you guys over, and his eyes sort of slightly land on you, Spencer. My God, if I got you guys, I would have been fucking set for life. God. 2 bounties in 1 fucking store.
That would have been a lot more than 2 bounties.
Well, at the moment.
Wait. At least... Mistral has a bounty. Me and Tenebrae... Oh no, Tenebrae's not here.
Tenebrae is not
We've
there.
got Tenebrae. If he's got Tenebrae though, that would have been 2 more bounties.
He was looking directly at Spencer when he said it, is all I will say.
Okay, so
Don't
that's
help it.
at least 4. There's probably somebody who doesn't like Cyril.
Cyril doesn't like Cyril, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you have... are you going to continue questioning him?
I have 1 or 2 more things, but that's just more me stuff, so I'm waiting for everyone else to kind of.
Where is this Cal? Or do you know where that other realm that the others went to? He just sort of looks at him. Other realm? Fuck you on about? That's what I thought. Where could I find
Maybe
this
I could-
Cal?
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
I don't know.
You don't sound very sure about that. And I kind of like shift my sword a little bit.
Well, I've got a sword in my throat, so you know.
Well, I don't see how that would impede your ability to tell us where.
Oh, to talk? Yeah, no, I don't see how that would have affected either.
I don't see how it affects the ability for you to think.
I
can
can
clearly
think just
talk.
fine.
Okay, well then why don't you tell us the truth?
How do you know I wasn't?
A hunch.
Make an inside check.
Go ahead.
I can't be bothered to roll a dice.
My passive insight is 15. Oh.
Well, you have 20 wisdom.
I don't have 20 wisdom, no, I do not. That is a 19.
A 19, he is bullshitting.
I want to grab him by the hair and kind of just tilt his face upwards.
So you sort of grab him by
How
his
are
hood
you?
and you realise he's bald.
It's Balon! It's Balon, guys!
Hate you.
There was no need for me to scream that, but it was just, I
No,
don't
there
know.
was no need, honestly. You know what happened to the last person who did that? Their fucking side character got killed. Anyway.
Yeah, thanks for that.
You could have saved him!
I didn't know he was dying! I thought he was alive!
I saved! Okay.
You did know he was
You
doing
should have known he
death
was dying.
Okay, I don't know how that works.
I explained that last session anyway, okay? You can regrow him, you fucker. Not being that.
Yeah,
Let me do it
also,
anyway, it's
Nova
okay.
gave you seeds so you can regrow him.
Anyway, what do you do as you sort of grab his hood?
This is
Then rather
This is
than his hand,
entirely
I'm
a
gonna
good
grab his
thing.
head, it up like that. Just
Like,
push
where
it
were the
down.
seeds to regrow Naturalis?
We don't want
We
any
don't
more
want-
Naturalis.
we don't want-
Yeah, but Naturalis had all the kids bringing stuff on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, Naturalis had really good shit on him that nobody ever even asked about. Anyway.
You had your chance. You denied it.
Anyway. So you sort of grab him by his head. What are you doing?
I'm gonna get really up close, really scary.
Roll an intimidation check.
I might even like, I don't know, do something with my face to kind of just make me look even scary, like make my eyes all black or something. I don't
Go
know.
ahead. No, you can do that.
You just
can
say
do that
make
now.
myself black to look scarier.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh my god, yes. So as you become a black
Don't
note,
insinuate me. Don't insinuate me and making that joke. I will go to prison.
so roll. What did you get for your intimidation?
14 plus 5, 19.
19. You kind of look. Well, your boyfriend might get jealous. Okay, I'm not gonna even fucking try it.
So, are you gonna tell us the truth now? Gonna be actively listening. To keep you
Probably in the fucking tower. In the place. They can't get that
Where's
far.
this trap playing now? What? It's just like trance or something like.
What? It's fine.
It's
This music's fine.
This is like normal music.
Yeah, what's wrong with this music, Felix?
It was the sad volley music that's just kind
Dude.
of going.
I don't know what to say. There was some kind of fucking
This is not
trap
true.
This
music
is
playing,
not
and now
trap
that's
music.
like helicopter noises.
That is not what.
That's not.
That is not what we're
You-
listening
you-
to.
You have Spotify open in the background, Felix.
And now this fucking. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Audio.
Oh my god, guys, stay on track, please. I beg you. You've only got one more hour.
Reason.
Would you imagine having to, like, listening to two songs at once?
Okay. So, as he sort of
What?
says,
Power where?
fucking.
Sorry.
They're not that good of a wizard, as in to get really far distances. They probably went to their fucking tower. It literally is up. Like, honest.
Like underground up or like on ground up?
Oh my god. Like, upwards from our position. You must have seen the fucking tower coming here.
You'd be surprised.
Are we gonna let this guy live, or are we gonna kill him?
He
I
sort of
memorize
looks at
his
you.
face so that if
Nice, smart.
You memorize his
May I
face so you can
memorize
turn into him?
Yeah.
Okay.
just so that in the future, if we ever need to pretend to be him.
Right. Right.
Yeah, dude, I bet the fact that you can shapeshift would have been useful, like at least like 10 times so far.
I know, many
definitely.
times.
As he kind of sort of
Many
look,
times.
as you guys kind of look at him, he sort of. How about this? In exchange for you letting me live, Mistral, I'll give you some information that you might want.
You have my interest. Tell me the information and I'll decide if it's worthy of staying alive.
How about your brother?
My brother's dead.
what I heard from Arnell is correct, he's giving us just as much of a, well, he's being a thorn in our side just like you.
Is that all you've heard from him?
I've heard of a location, vaguely. It's a fucking... Fuck. I don't know everything, but I know that there is a tunnel into the abyss, and well,
Into the? I need names.
abyss. The abyss. And if what I heard is correct, he snuck in and has been being a nuisance. There's... I don't know everything again, but I know that these folks here were meant to be doing something with the abyss. That's all I know. But I know that your brother is alive.
Is he lying about that being all that he knows?
Give me an insight check.
Okay. A 16 plus 5, 21.
He seems like he's struggling to find the words to describe something.
You know, I find it's a lot easier to talk about things when you just say them instead of figuring out how to word them.
Look, in his own words, they said they were going to try and lure him to the gateway and then break the gap. I don't know what it means.
I'm sorry this is taking so long, guys. I'm saying this in character.
Yeah.
Right, I have one last thing to ask you, and then I guess that concludes our business.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah. So, funny thing, my first encounter with the rapes. Oh yeah, speaking of, you still haven't paid me for that job that I did for you about the noble in that city, but we'll get back to that. Shortly after that, I ran into a couple people from us, and then they were saying something about somebody in Downfall. What are you guys planning on doing to Demaya?
I wouldn't know.
Are you sure about that?
I don't do the planning, I do the killing.
And I'll get my answers from somewhere else. Feel free to kill him if you want. I've got everything I want. Just gonna saunter away. I'm gonna scoop up the gun first. It's on the floor, and then I'm gonna saunter away.
Alright.
Just gonna load up roll 20.
Do you guys kill
And
him?
then I'll...
I want more info. I like info.
Feel
Go
free to
ahead.
ask him more stuff. He'll
I
probably
can't
tell us
think of
to get
anything else.
around.
Mm.
I think. I think that's everything I can think of right now.
Malon sort of looks to the rest of you and says, well, is he of any more use? Do we kill him or do we let him run?
Do you have a family? At the guy.
Mm, why?
I might determine whether or not you live.
You paid it.
I've got a kid.
Insight.
Go ahead. What'd you get?
20.
He seems pretty honest about this one.
I'm in favor of not killing him. He has a child. How old is your kid, actually?
She's 7 at the moment.
Yeah, we shouldn't kill him.
Yeah, don't you dare.
Final
I think
verdict.
I think it's fair if we don't kill him. Not for him, but for his little kid.
Well, should we send him with a message?
I mean, he doesn't need hands to be a father. I can't say this because I'm the one
So fucking
saying
mean.
this to myself.
Oh my god. I've been muted for like 30 minutes.
Everybody's
Have you been
ignoring
trying to
you,
ask
like-
questions?
I tried to ask the question about where what's her name's gone, but like it was like as Malon asked it.
Yeah.
Um,
Anything else?
No, not really.
I'm pretty sure his daughter would be upset if he came back with no.
I mean,
Hands or
listen, you
arms.
can't kill people with no hands, but you can raise a daughter with no hands. That's all I'm saying.
Cyril, you hear your patron.
Oh no.
If you had to ask my suggestion, I think that orphans are often the best. Tasting.
That's a death day.
Oh.
It's Evan, calm
So-
Mine
yourself.
tastes
So-
great, guys.
so we should-
They're all
Eat him.
delectable.
So we should kill him and then eat his child. Yeah.
Orphans taste best.
I personally taste great, guys.
Okay. Oh no. I think we should let him.
I kind of grit my teeth at that.
Will you stop being a fighter if we let you live, or will you just go back and do your own?
I mean,
Same.
well, I can't exactly get an honest job now, can I?
I mean, if you tried really hard, maybe.
Oh yeah, if I tried really hard and if I was a good enough boy, I'd get fucking assassinated.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, you're
Tell you
likely to
what,
get assassinated.
I'll throw you guys a bone if I ever come across you, yeah?
I'm in favor of letting him live, not for him, but for his daughter. I don't give a shit who died. Up to you guys. I
No
really
one
don't
else
care.
is deciding.
So, her mother, is she in the picture still?
Somewhat.
Well, just you go back home now before I change my mind. Leave.
Good enough for me. As he sort of starts to get up slightly, sort of.
Do we have his gun
moving
still?
forward. Yeah, Paris has his gun.
I got it.
He
Sort
doesn't
of-
need his gun to run away.
Also, when he gets to the door, can I kind of just stop him and put my hands out? Like, can I have the bullets, please? The reloads.
Sorry, bud. I'm all out.
Okay, I have nothing to say to that. I just put my hand back.
Oh. I was expecting you to inside that. Okay. He walks up.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, I
inside.
probably should have.
He's
Frick,
gone
I
now.
can't do it now though.
I mean, you could sort of go out. He's sort of left into the hallway. You could probably go out into the hallway.
I want to do that, please.
Okay. You sort of lean out into the hallway and you see him sort of turn back, smirk at you, and your vision goes black. And you hear sound of running footsteps.
But how is he doing all of this while he's blind?
He isn't blind. You can't just sort of permanently blind someone with your second level fucking eyeless. The amplify is all creatures' attack rolls until the end of the turn.
So
Damn.
that's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and when your vision comes back, he is gone.
Wouldn't have helped anyway. I rolled 7 for insight.
Mm.
Okay with this.
Alright, go ahead and add yourself a 2-chambered revolver. It does 1d8 piercing damage when with a normal bullet. Though you would have to make the bullet.
Of course I would.
Or get the bullet made specifically for this chamber.
Alright, thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Rory. Could you maybe fly up on one of the what's it called? I'm sorry.
Balconies?
Balconies?
Yes, up on one of the balconies and retrieve that knife we found.
Yeah, sure. I'll go up and look for it.
That's my knife.
Not
Oh yeah, do any of them
No.
have daggers? Do any of them have daggers?
The cultists all have daggers. There are about 6 daggers if you want them.
I will take 6 daggers. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
go ahead and add 6 daggers into your
Quick burn.
inventory.
Manage. Bad item.
Do I find it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it back down to the rest of the party.
Okay. You have a very bloody looking
Oh, it's 6
ritualistic
daggers.
knife.
I'll clean it with what you call that?
Prestidigitation. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It is now a clean ritualistic dagger.
Alright.
What's happening with the money? Money.
The money you guys have, I mean, Paris has got the money written down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it written down.
Do you want to do that
who
now?
wants money?
now?
Yeah, let's do it now. Who wants money?
I think we should probably.
I yelled that out.
Split it
Who wants
even.
money?
I want money.
Money doesn't hurt.
You royalty.
Wait, who said
I
money
don't
doesn't
I don't
count?
understand where you got the idea that I'm royalty, but I assure you that I'm not.
No, I wasn't talking about you, you fuck.
You said it directly after you said it, okay. I love the idea that Spencer just sort of cusses everyone when they're under his breath.
A second to find it. I did write it down. Where the frick did I write it down? I have 1 notebook. It was 150 gold, 72 silver, and was it 10 copper?
Yeah.
Good memory. Alright, head count, how many
Alright,
people?
John, you're our math machine.
There's 3 between us. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This should be very
So
easy
everyone-
math.
Everyone gets 25 gold pieces.
25.
And none for Josiah.
Yeah, which is because he didn't come in. Everyone else gets 12 silver pieces. And then there are 4 leftover coppers. Everyone gets 1 copper and then there are 4 left over.
Wait, it was
I don't
28
want
gold
copper.
pieces, right?
25.
25.
Wait, 25 gold pieces each, is that?
Yeah.
25 gold pieces, nice. First time Nova's actually given me money that I haven't stole off dead people.
It's not that much
No,
money.
we stole this off of dead people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dead teammates.
Also, we did let the other guy go and he had like 300 on him.
Oh, we should have
He's so fucking
For
stupid.
his child.
And you also let fucking Carven go.
Which one was
I was
that?
talking about Carvin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Carven was loaded.
Did he have more than 300 on him?
Yeah.
He's a for Scorpions, it's fine. Education's mad expensive.
Yes.
Kate is here.
Yeah, damn. That girl isn't gonna have to do any student loans.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Gonna be fully set.
what are you guys doing now? You've divvied up the money.
Better buy her an Xbox with that.
No one, guys, there's still 4 more coppers. Should we play a game of what? Shears parchment.
Boulder parchment
Boulder.
shears.
Boulder parchment shears.
For what?
I like that apparently just rocks didn't exist.
It works better though, because rock parchment shears or boulder parchment shears.
I feel like boulder implies a much bigger rock.
And shears are much bigger scissors.
Just all about syllables because rock paper scissors is 1 2 2. Then other one is sticks with the 1 2 2 thing instead of it being 1 1 2, and then it sounds weird.
Yeah, because it's 2 2 1 rather than 1 2 2. Boulder parchment shears. Anyway, what is your guys' next move? You've just been given the coins. It's now eerily quiet.
I'm putting the other 4 in my pocket because no one's saying anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
I used it to buy you guys drinks when we eventually get out.
Also, Paris, as you're sort of waiting over at there, Malon is going to come over to you.
No, this is about. I'm gonna walk out the room, go up the passageway, and get back to the balcony.
Are you gonna do that?
No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Right, Changeling, you have some explaining to do.
That's me. Oh, we're at this. Anyone else want to come close by so they can hear anything? Since this is all being made a whole parade.
Sure, I'll be next to you.
No sarcasm, but thanks. And yes, let's all gather around the freak.
Let's all go down around the freak. Exactly. I will walk up to the freak. Where's the freak gone? I will wave there.
Tereth,
Yeah.
shut up.
I'm not actually saying that. I was joking.
No, please tell me you were saying that.
No, I wouldn't actually say that.
Do it,
In
commit to the
character.
bit.
No.
Your character has already fucking attacked her over a hot boy. Are you seriously saying that you wouldn't say that?
Me personally, as a person, I don't actually know much about changelings. I'm guessing Thingy does though.
Thingy.
While it is your own words calling yourself a freak, you have explaining to do in the variety of why you ran. I care not for your race, but leaving people who have trusted you, maybe for lack of better judgment, maybe not, that is left up to the decision. The point
Well,
still
in case-
stands that you ran.
In case you haven't noticed, I am a bit of a self-centered, self-absorbed bitch. So, I wonder if that answers your question.
And yet you let us spare someone with obvious ties to you, who could very well go and tell someone who has even more ties with you, and whoever that Aranel is. And yet you let him live because of a 7-year-old daughter that he may or may not actually have.
You're forgetting the part where I said you guys could do whatever you want. So if you decided to kill him, at least the blood wouldn't be on my hands. Speaking of, Cyril, if you don't mind, can you press them again? They're kind of covered in wax.
I'm assuming either your mic is muted or Cyril doesn't do that.
Hello? Sorry, what? I didn't hear that, sorry.
That's okay. Just asked if you could clean my hands because they're covered in yakis.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Thank you.
And yet, for a self-absorbed bitch, you were willing to possibly give up your life because I was knocked unconscious. It doesn't seem very self-serving.
He's just gonna stand there and think for a second. How do you know it was for you?
Well, the fact that you hadn't run away. And the
Oh,
fact that I may or may not have detected some thoughts there or there.
Oh, I did get shot in the back twice. I feel like running would just lead to me being shot in the back
You were close
twice
enough to
again.
the door to duck out of it.
And run into a room full of mages wanting to kill me.
The mages weren't trying to kill you. And you could have gone up to that door. The others knew you were a changeling. You could have flown up. You could have done a lot of things. You're clever. But no. You chose to come over to the person with the gun and the sword and feed me a healing potion.
What's your question?
My question
that, you
is
just
why
kinda
you
stating
ran.
Does it matter? I'm back.
Yes, but you've lost a significant amount of trust, if there was any, considering the fact that now we know that if things get difficult again, it's liable for you to just run away.
Well, casting me is on you guys. Never asked for it.
Apparently it was.
I certainly never gave you guys mine.
That is evident. Though what will you do now? I'm not the leader of this ragtag group. I'm just making sure that you are all doing what you can to fix what you broke.
Did we fix it?
No.
So what else is there to do? Because you brought us
Stopping
here
the
saying
people
that
who did it. If you hadn't realised, this was simply finding out the information which we should be hopefully getting from this Cal person who might be getting away currently. But I digress. If you would like to be self-absorbed bitch, as you said, you're very happy to sit in comfort and safety in the jail cells of the underground stronghold.
make it sound like that's something I wouldn't want. I've spent my fair share of jail cells.
Mm.
Not that bad.
Oh no, they're quite comfortable.
I roll my eyes. Whatever, go find her. We're all bleeding out.
Maybe if we had some help, we wouldn't all be in this mess. Hmm.
Now, if only you did. And I make like little crybaby sound, like the thing with the eyes, but you kind of like, you know what I mean?
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Please, 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 please. 14 plus 2 is 16.
16. Give me a second. Okay.
Is that it? You're not gonna describe what happened?
No.
Was it a pause or a fail?
Anyway, Manon sort of looks back to everyone else. Right, should we rest up first, or should we try and face this cow now? Last I remembered, she was relatively beaten up.
So essentially, do we rest up and let her rest up, or do we kind of just go in 6 battered pieces against 1 battered one? Do we flip a coin for it? Pull up the copper pieces. We pull out an actual coin, actually. Unless you would like to do the honors for me.
Yes, he's saying you in a voice call with 6 people doesn't really.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh,
say.
sorry. I was referring to
I'll
you,
just be
Sven.
speaking
You're
for like
normally our
10
point
minutes
person.
when to you guys, and you'll all be gonna be muted.
You guys need to make sure you unmute, Jesus.
Yes, episode whatever, the episode where all our mics were muted.
Yeah.
We should go and
Yeah.
see if the treants have been freed. If they have, we should fight because it means that person will be stretched. Or we let them fight the treants and then we go murder them.
Who is them?
Otherwise, we should rest. I don't know. Everybody, I'm guessing, if the treants know that they've been severely fucked in the ass, then I'm sure they won't be happy.
Well, I don't know. They might like that. That sounds pretty nice.
You might like that. They might not.
The question is, do we rest up, or do we try and find this Cal? The
I think we
treants...
should rest.
Hmm.
I
The problem
don't know.
is we need to find somewhere safe enough to rest. I'm sure those
The
guards
only
that
thing
got
we're gonna
out
get
might be
from
coming
resting
back
is
soon.
HP though. Unless, except for Felix, who's gonna get some spell slots.
Wild shape.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. That's not what.
Should we send someone to go and find this person, have them kind of do it silently and just kind of watch from afar while we all rest up? And should she make a move to leave, then we come.
Remember, this is apparently a decently powerful wizard who very nearly barbecued us all and managed to kill one of our group.
We did pretty much get them out of counterspell, though. They have stopped counterspelling. They did stop counterspell. How long ago was it that they left us?
It was about 11 minutes ago, maybe.
Okay.
It was a week ago.
And yeah.
Sure.
So if we take a short rest and then go and find them before they can have a long rest. Okay, this is metagaming, but
It is a
they
little bit.
they shouldn't be able to regain any spell slots. I don't think there's any bullshitty stuff that happens with wizards and spell slots.
There is.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, wait, what is it?
You don't know. and it would be metagaming. So you know.
Okay. In which case, I'm not going to make this decision. I think we rest because I'm fucked.
We're all fucked. Right. If all of you want to try and rest, maybe heading up to that balcony might be an idea.
Can I? I'm just gonna. Does anyone have Is Bolly completely like burnt?
Yeah, he's pretty fucking charred.
Okay. Never mind.
There's a little bit. There's a
what's
few
on
twigs and stuff like that, but
Is the ground like stone?
yeah, it's sort of these sort of square paved stone. The stonework. It's pretty well done considering the rest of the castle.
Can I just like take a bit of like cloth or something?
You can sort of rip your cape if you want.
Yeah, and just kind of pick up his ashes.
Okay. You sort of scoop up as many ashes as you can get and sort of wrap them up in this sort of bandana-sized thing.
Wait. Before you do that, I think I actually have something for you for that then. What did you say you were using to scoop them up again?
Part of my cloak.
Okay, I'll give you the leather pouch that I have.
Oh.
Part of my adventuring gear.
Oh, thank you.
Don't mention it.
Should I add Bolly's ashes to my
Yeah, go ahead and add Bolly's heart and Bolly's ashes.
Okay.
Alright, are you guys, sorry. Right. Are we planning on resting? I'd assume that balcony up there might be a decent spot. Slightly out of the way.
That sounds like a
Yes,
good idea.
that could probably work well.
Okay. We'll say, for the sake of sort of just getting you all up there. Alright, you guys can go ahead and take a short rest.
Ooh.
In the corner.
Level up, yeah.
It's a long rest and not yet.
Oof.
Short rest.
Wait,
right?
long rest or short rest?
That depends on you guys.
Oh.
Long.
I don't mind. I got myself back on a short rest, so I don't care.
We gotta fight we gotta fight another person, maybe, I don't know. And I don't think we have time for a long one.
I mean, if we take a long
Yeah,
one,
no, I
we'll
don't think
have...
we do.
Yeah, that's short rest.
Well, if we take a long one, everyone gets back their spell slots.
Let's
I
take a
get
short
my spell slots anyway, because I'm
Yeah, but I have
clever.
2 spell slots there.
I get 2 spell slots total. Stop complaining.
short rest. See if she's still there because there's a good chance she might run away. And if she has run away, then we can long rest. How does that sound?
See if who's left.
Okay, sounds alright. But that's kind of metagaming.
It's not really.
Yeah,
Say that in
taking a short rest, like a short sort of type of thing, is more likely, is less likely that they'll be gone if you take 8 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, Wild Shape, I've missed you so.
You get a
I'm gonna use
fucking
my
1 on your
points.
next roll.
Okay, so yeah, we're sleeping. I mean, we're short resting, right?
Yeah.
Not long resting.
Okay. All of you go ahead and take a long rest. Does anyone want to have any sort of interactions whilst you are all long resting?
Wait, long rest.
Short resting. Short resting.
What do I get? Recover.
Also, you can convert sorcery points into spell slots, by the way.
That's true.
Yeah, but I don't think I get. I've used up like all my sorcery points.
Well, that's you, isn't it? Alright.
How many hit dice? Hit dice is 1d6. Can I like roll a hit dice, see what I get, and then roll another hit dice?
You can use as many hit dice as you want, as long as it's, you know, the amount that you have.
Okay, but am I allowed to roll one, see what it is, so I don't go over my maximum health HP?
You won't.
Oh, okay.
You won't go over your max HP. You've got a 1d6.
Yeah, but 66.
Do you have 66 with your hit dice?
That's what it says.
You get, yeah, most things get
Okay, yeah.
level. Get another one.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I just hit it. Okay, yeah, no, I'll use it.
Alright, okay.
Take short rest. Confirm. In all the fucking dice.
Alright, how is everyone sort of
Three.
acting whilst they're resting?
Ow.
Rory looks sad and in pain.
And Cyril?
He's just there. He's not really talking or anything.
Okay.
I am
He
going.
seems like he's thinking about something.
Can I change up my spells on a short rest, or is it long?
I think it's long.
It's very long, isn't it? Okay, well. no,
What is
look,
Mistral doing?
She's in a corner as far away from the rest of the party, kind of just curled up, sleeping by herself. Or
Okay.
pretending to be sleeping at least.
Okay.
She'll sleep like after a little bit.
And Tareth?
Probably just messing around like the baby magic stuff.
Oh, actually, actually, never mind. Forget.
No, say.
No, no, I can't do it.
Okay.
Wait, so we gonna end soon? Cause
Yeah, we will be. Moment.
okay.
Anyway, so
I'll kind of move before I go to sleep. I'll kind of move away from the party a bit and just kind of lie down and take Rosa out, and then just say, I feel like it was my fault.
I don't think it was anyone's fault.
If I had just seen how hurt he was, I could have saved him.
There's no absolute definite to that. I mean, I don't remember you having any medical training, and...
But I could have tried.
Oh, of course, we all could have tried things differently.
Can we all hear this, by the way?
No.
Okay.
For fuck's sake. He sort of says, well, if it's any consolation, I think thinking about what could have been or what you could have done is probably the worst thing to do. Instead, think about what you can do now. You very well could regrow him.
Yeah. I just. It's hard to not think about what you could have done.
Of course. But
And kind of try to drift off to sleep.
you sort of try to get some rest, Rory. And after that, you sort of will go over to Malone. He's sort of just leaning over the banister sort of thing of the thing, sort of just looking towards the centre of the room. Okay. Do we want to leave it there, or do we want to continue?
I mean, I'd kind of like to leave it there, but like depends what we're doing, because we don't think we'd have enough time for what we're doing next, would we? Really?
You don't know.
Minutes.
We might have time to find her, not necessarily fight her.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, this is a pretty okay place to leave.
Yeah, but like if we go find her, he could end on a cliffhanger, and you all know he likes that.
Yeah.
That is true.
I like ending on cliffhangers on Thursdays, because then you have to wait a week.
So mean.
That's mean.
Sadist.
Nova is a bully.
Nova
bullies.
Totally.
Nova be bullying his players.
Yeah, but would you guys have enjoyed this campaign as much if it didn't actually make you feel like the stakes were somewhat high?
Oh no. I mean, like PC campaigns where you know you're always going to win aren't so fun, but
They can be fun, but they're sort of fun in the same way Diablo is fun. It's like, it's fun to just fucking kill everything. But there's games like Dark Souls, which are fucking difficult. Or
Hollow Knight, which
or Anime Souls.
The only other person, huh?
Anime Souls, Code Vein. It's a fun game.
Code Vein. Oh yeah, I think I heard of that.
Yeah, it's a very fun game. I like it. Anyway.
Yeah, Samadhi and John both quit Hollow Knight because it was too difficult.
I didn't quit it. It was too difficult. I ran out. I didn't have like time to properly play it. I'm gonna go back to it at some point. I want to go back.
Yeah, he quit it because it was too difficult.
Smarty quit it because it was too difficult.
He's too baby
While
for
we're
it.
talking about this during the recording,
Okay, do we want to end it there?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Well, I wonder what will happen next.
We shouldn't have let that person have a long rest because they can get back like short
Short
rest. They
rest.
can get back like a bunch of spell slots and can fuck off.
yeah, but if we'd fought her, we might have just died.
Well,
I mean,
still
we're
have
more
a
likely
few
to
spell
die
slots.
now.
Okay, bye.